7.
Because Anna put it on battery save mode.
Check your connection. Hi, my name is Jack Murtha.
And I'm Anna King.
And I'm Jacqui Gaynor.
And welcome to Tea Time on WSVA.
Yeah, it's really loud. My mom. Hi, Mom.
Before we start this episode, I came up with a really good nickname for all the people that tune into the podcast. You want to hear it?
Oh, you're asking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
we want to hear it.
Tell me.
the tea bags.
Ooh, sexy.
Y'all are our tea bags.
Including you, Mrs. Gaynor. We love you.
Ew, don't call my mom.
What's
a teabag.
up, squad? What's up with all my tea bags? How y'all been living? How y'all been doing? Welcome back to Tea Time, the number one place on the SVA campus where you can find all the tea from me, Jack Murtha, Anna King, and Jacqui Gaynor. Get it.
Let's get it. So how's your week? How's everyone doing?
My week has been quite dry, but other than that, it's been alright.
It's been dry? What does
So,
that mean?
Yeah.
Lack of tea.
You haven't been fucking?
Don't say that. My mom is watching. Mom, that doesn't happen. Wait, what did Erin say? I can't see.
Jacqui, I made it.
Yay! Congrats on being a Dartmouth cheerleader. She's my friend.
Nerd. You go to Dartmouth. Anyway, so what's been going on, guys? You've been having a dry week. What about you, Anna?
Developing, covered in chemicals. I found out today, though, that I could turn blue.
Yeah.
You can turn blue?
Yeah, if I,
from the
like,
chemicals.
because I'm, like, so much around them, and I, like, they're, like, almost every day. My skin can turn blue from the exposure.
You could be like in the Blue Man group.
Yeah. Watch
That'd
me
be
catch
sick.
That would be dope.
catch me on them drums.
Amazing.
Mom, don't say hi
Yo,
to
she
the
said
other
hi.
people watching.
Y'all, let's teabag. Say hi to Mama
Hi.
Gaynor.
My
we love
mom
her.
is watching.
She's my number one teabag.
See you this Saturday, Mrs. Gaynor.
So gross.
All right. So, what were we going to talk about?
High school.
Oh, your mom says I should wear a medical mask during the chemicals.
Mom,
But that's my skin, too. I'll get to exposure.
Yeah, you should wear a medical mask.
Well, I can't because, like, I can also get, like, blue from the skin, not from, like, ingestion.
yeah.
Cool. So anyway, this episode, since the last episode we kind of hopped around every topic imaginable and couldn't really stick to one topic. Please, if you have any questions in either of our chats, we got a YouTube chat going on the WSVA live stream, and then we also have an Instagram live stream at TWSVA_. Sorry.
Oh, that was hot.
But so this time we decided to come up with a little bit of a topic, something that we can kind of centralize around. I hit the table, I'm sorry. High school, because we're former high school students, and that's what's going on.
That's the thesis.
That's the thesis.
Cool. So
That's it. High school. That's the only.
that's
it.
That's it.
All right,
Show's
moving
over.
on. Next
Next
topic.
topic.
Anyway, so how was high school for you guys?
Rough.
You gonna tell us about it, or are you just gonna be like, rough?
Well, I feel like my high school stories are gonna take a little while. That's why I don't know. If
Well,
I should
I
go
mean-
first.
All right, so we'll go with you last because
Yeah.
I'm sure you're an open book.
I don't know if I'm an open book.
You're like a
I'm like half open.
You're like
I'm
at a
an
perpendicular angle of a
Yeah.
book.
Are you like that vague poetry book that made you read or something?
You're like that
Vague
Rapi
poetry
Kapoor, whatever his name is.
Before his name is
Is-
a woman.
Oh, that. I just remember like going into like Barnes and Nobles and like picking up a poem and like one of his poetry books, like Milk and Honey or something.
That's a
His,
woman.
her, whatever.
Yeah.
She does.
But
She's indeed.
Don't
her
assume
her
much.
poems are nothing. They're literally just like tweets.
No, I
Oh,
enjoy
Erin's
that.
It'll
gonna-
just be like,
Erin's gonna go off. Erin hates milk and honey.
I fucking hate it. Because it's not even like writing. She could basically just like sit down, like these are like tweets that she puts out, and then she's like, I'm gonna make a book about my tweets because I'm fucking smart or whatever.
I think some of them are okay, but like most of it's not.
It's like
anything.
you were the
When you
You
own
were
both the copies.
you do.
Yeah.
She a fan.
Well, not like I'm not a big fan, but I like reading poetry.
Yeah.
But
so-
that's not poetry.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit heated over
I want to
here.
go to a
Little
poet
steam.
tree. Like, I want to go to a tree that's also a poet. A poet tree.
Poetry.
You want to make a tree out of poetry?
No, never mind. I thought that was good, but it's not.
No.
That was almost funny.
Go back to high school.
Okay. So, high school. Most of us went through it. Most of us enjoyed it. Some of us didn't. I'd say, to summarize my high school experience in one word, I feel like I'm writing an essay right now. Like, my high school experience was...
Like the Breakfast Club ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Tell
God.
us who you are.
I'd say
Read
it
the
was... no, I wasn't.
Were
Yes,
you the nerd?
I was the jock.
Why is my chair sticky?
No. I was very involved. I was the president of the film club, so I'm kind of famous or whatever.
Big shot.
Yeah, I'm a big shot. What else?
Did you tell them about your favorite club?
I was in the school theater a lot. I did a lot of acting. This past year, we did Fiddler on the Roof, which was dope. I had a great time. We also did like Les Mis and Shrek and.
You did Shrek?
Did you
We
do the
did
musical?
do Shrek.
Did you do the musical?
God.
Or did you
It was
just-
the musical,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Shrek
Perfect.
makes
I
me
played-
cry.
I played Peter Pan, and I had a total. This was my freshman year, and I had a total of like 5 lines. 2 of them were
Nice.
singing lines.
Ooh.
Whoa.
The lines consisted of "Banished from the town,"
That was.
and then the other line was "I want to be a real boy, not like the other boys, but a real boy."
Isn't that Pinocchio?
Yeah.
Not like
Wait,
a real
but-
boy, like. Oh wait, no. Wait, what am I
Wait.
saying? Oh my god, I'm retarded.
Oh, wait, we can't use that word.
I'm sorry, my bad.
This might be the last show again.
No, what was it? The other line was it was something about me being old, like pretending to be a boy when I'm really not.
Great
Great
lines.
lines. I'm kind of famous, no biggie. Anyway, so that was fun. Fun fact, I was the president of my school's GSA, but I was the only straight person in the school's GSA. So it would be like everybody in the club is gay, trans, bi,
You could just say
queer,
queers, yeah.
queers, sure, yeah. And I was the president of the club, and I was the only straight person. So I'd be organizing events, and I'd be really involved with the club. And then they'd be like, "Jack, are you sure? Like
do
you're
you know
not.
do you know what's up?
You're pretty sassy and all, but like, are you like?" And I'd say, no.
No.
No. But thank you for thinking so.
But no.
But no,
no.
I'm very comfortable with my sexuality.
Wow.
Wow.
How
Anything
noble
else?
of you.
Yeah.
Any funny
Yeah.
stories? Any like
Any funny stories with
The GSA. High school.
high school, man?
with high school?
Tell us who you are. We want to know the real you.
The real
true.
me.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
100 words or less.
Ooh, proficiency exam.
I have to take that tomorrow.
I know, we all have
we
it.
all have to take it tomorrow.
Wait, you have writing literature
It's gonna be
tomorrow?
Yeah,
rough.
I think everybody does everybody have that class? on
No,
Wednesday?
some people had it yesterday and today.
Do they know what it's on?
It's about yourself, apparently.
It's about yourself.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
down with that.
I cannot write about myself. I can't even talk about myself.
What's Nicole want?
Oh yeah, shout out Luca.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I gonna say?
You're talking about
My-
funny.
Oh yeah. So about myself, like in high school, I'd say I'm kind of the same with how I am now. I'm really obnoxious. I get in people's faces all the time, and I'm really disrespectful to everyone. And I also spew out hate speech every day, and also
Except for on the show.
Except for on the show.
except for on the show.
Let's not get canceled.
Come on.
And what else? I'm extremely phobic of everything, and I just hate everything.
Like this podcast?
What?
What?
I don't know what's
What?
going on. I don't know where this is.
This is just who I am, Jacqui.
you're phobic to anything.
Just
To
anything and everything. I'm
Including
afraid of
you.
doors. I'm afraid of walls. I'm afraid of microphones.
Oh, that kind of phobic.
Oh wow. So any funny stories?
One time I actually do have a fear of crashing on a bus. I don't know why,
No,
but
I had
like
the
I have
same
this
fear.
like crazy fear. Like whenever I get on a bus, I'm like, this bus is going to crash because it's such a long building. Like it's more the target of like cars hitting it is bigger. So like I would get on the bus and I'd be sitting in the I don't know what is it called?
Seat.
In the seat, yeah, on the bus seat.
Yeah.
And I would be just like praying that nothing ever hit the bus. And there was one time in sophomore year where they pulled over the bus because I guess they had a flat tire, and I literally like said like I'm going to die, and the bus driver was like, "You ain't got nothing, kid. It's just a flat tire. You gonna be fine." And I was like, "But how am I gonna get home?" And he's like, "You just walk from here."
You just walk.
No, my question is okay. So you know how there's like the bus seating and it tells you how cool are you? Where did you sit on the bus?
I'd say I was solidly in the back because if the bus ever crashed in front of us, then I would be the last person to receive
What
the
if you
impact.
got like rear-ended?
I wasn't thinking about that.
But no, like you know how like
Where would
in
you
the back
sit?
seat, like I sat in the back too because the
I
back was
sat
like
in
the
wait.
cool kids area.
Pause due to poor connection.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
guacamole.
All right, so YouTube viewers.
YouTube viewers.
You know what's
Instagram
up.
is paused due to poor connection.
Should we do the thing?
Do what thing?
The thing that we were asked to do, but like no.
What thing that we were asked to do?
Don't you?
Oh yeah, we were asked to do a quick shout out
Oh, to Nicole.
to Nicole.
Romanowski.
Nicole's been a long-time fan of ours, and she's a great person, and we appreciate her. She told us to say all of this.
Yeah, and she told us to say that she has really nice hair, and she's a great person.
We're back. We're back.
Okay, we're done with that.
So yes,
So,
Nicole
yeah,
Romanowski, there's your message. We got out that you want everybody to like you.
Yeah, don't worry.
I've been talking too much. Someone else, please speak.
Okay, but you know like how you sit on the bus, there's like a cool kid spot, and there's like the
Yeah.
not cool kids. So like the farther back you sat was the cooler you were, because that's where all the high schoolers sat.
Oh, bro, I was the coolest kid in high school. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So basically, when I sat on the bus, I wasn't really like. Sometimes I can be an asshole too.
That's often how you can figure out like who's who on the bus. Like in school, you find out where they were sitting on the bus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would just stick my headphones in and not talk to anyone.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't care. As long as there was a free seat, because like sometimes the bus would get so packed that you would just stand.
So I had like an Italian.
Oh, there
man.
were kids that smoked cigarettes on our bus.
Yeah, people would smoke weed.
Oh,
on
we
my
did.
bus,
Someone did
yeah.
dip in my bus.
Yeah.
Did dip?
Yeah, because I'm from Alabama, so it's like
Goddamn.
dip's a thing.
Oh no, people do dip where I'm from all the time.
Yeah,
all
but-
the time.
In Hicksville.
Yeah, in Hicksville,
Hicksville.
so they can spit like a hick.
Sorry, I just doxed you.
But no, on my bus, so I had this really Italian man from New York, right?
On your bus?
On my bus, he was my bus driver.
Oh.
Okay.
And so he
Ah.
never liked me for some odd reason. So whenever I get on the bus, he'd just be like, "Miss King," and I'd be like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" I would go sit down, right? And so every day, he would yell about something. Rather it just be like, "You fucking idiots. I'm from New York. I can't take this shit."
Hey, what
I
are you
got
doing? I'm from New York. What are you talking about?
He'd always talk about his heart issues. And
I got a heart issue. What are you talking about? Sit down on the bus. Like that?
kind of like that, but more like Grandpa Young style.
I gotta sit down
That's
on the
it.
bus.
But no, he would get so mad. So he was like yelling at this kid, right? I didn't do anything. I was just sitting there watching, enjoying as I do. And
Enjoying as they do.
he turns, he's just yelling at this kid. And this is my friend. He's like, and then he turns around and says, "And you, Miss King." I'm like, "What the fuck did I do this time?" And he's like, "You just sat there. You just sat there. That's what you did." And I was like, fuck. He wrote me up. And I remember
He
the
wrote
date.
you up?
He wrote me up for something stupid. And so I got on the bus because I was pissed at this guy. I waved it and I was like, "Guys, he actually did it," because he would always joke about like writing people up. So I waved it around like a golden ticket. I was like, "Guys, he actually wrote me up. Look at it. I've done it. I've made it in life." And he literally glared at me. He's like, "You want another one, Miss King?" And I was like, "Maybe."
Oh, whoa. So you were the badass in school.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was middle school. Middle school I was kind of
Middle
badass,
school.
but then I moved and I was like, I don't want to do shit. And so I just kind of chilled out. I did all film classes. Never took a photography class in my life, even though I'm in photography as a major. I was also in my film club and all that other stuff.
Sick.
I was in the gay club.
Did you make anything?
I didn't make any like the superlatives, But I did take the cover of our student yearbook, like the school yearbook all the time.
Oh, you took like the picture?
Yeah, I took
Super
half
dope.
the
sick.
yearbook pictures of the school, and like this bitch, yearbook bitch, right?
Oh.
She like here's the shit. So I take half the photos. I took the yearbook cover. Do I get a shout out? The answer is no, kids.
Ooh.
And she's like, she shouts out the school locals idiot. And I'm like,
The school's local.
because he was a creep. He was creeping on the girls.
It was the village idiot.
Basically the village idiot. Like he was kind of stupid, but he was also like the creep of the high school.
Okay.
So it's like the village idiot. And I was like,
Nice.
wow. But I mean, I was also the director and editor for TV Student News.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of sucked, but we won Superior.
We were superior.
I'm trying to remember any, like.
Did your school have a film festival?
Yeah, no, we didn't actually. We had a cultural fair because we
What's
had.
with everybody's schools having like film classes? I had the one film class, and it was like a film history class.
I took a German cinema class. It was dope.
Like that's it.
Like, I mean, our school had a film class. It was basically that, but like we would be making stuff too.
Yeah, we did not.
No, we had like.
I wrote essays that I didn't do.
We had a class there where we like.
What does that mean?
What did you?
Like I would like start my essay, and then I would just.
Is
never
this your way of
finish
telling
it.
your mom that you never
Oh.
did your homework?
Well, she knows because they would call. Hi, Mom.
Aha. What's it called? Yeah, in freshman year I took a film and literature class, and basically we would watch a movie and then we'd have to write an essay about it, kind of like I guess what you were talking about. And my final was a 10-page essay comparing Rebel Without a Cause to Back to the Future,
See,
That's sick.
and I got like a 70 on it.
Oh, whoops.
see, like we had because our school is mostly career tech things, so we just like everyone's like based on their career what they can do. But for so we would have like the actual TV production class where we put on a student news and we do book trailers and all that. And then we had other classes like German cinema, which is just like watching German films. I swear to God, there was the time where we were watching the World War movies of like Hitler's like thing. I would just be like
Ooh.
having a Hitler song in my head, and it was so bad.
Oh, that's rough.
It was rough, but like the films were interesting. It was dope. I mean, we had a cultural fair because it's like how this school is here. There's like a lot of like there's big popular Asians. We had our school, and it was dope, and you would see everybody's different cultures. There was a lot of free food, which
That's
was
awesome.
great. Stuff like that. But I mean, it was kind of boring. It's Alabama. What else can you do?
It sounds way cooler than my school.
I did theater production too. We did The Little Mermaid. I was covered in glitter every day
Oh, that's
for a
sick.
week.
I was in the Little Mermaid outside of school, like in a
Mhm.
camp, and I played Triton, and it was dope.
Oh, I made the Triton. Never got it back though.
Haha,
Kate, if you're out there, I want my Triton back, bitch. Love you.
sick. And now, for the main event, the person with the most interesting high school, the person with the most interesting high school experience, Jacqui Gaynor.
So basically,
Quickly.
my town is one of the shittiest in America,
Really?
So,
and I went to public school.
Okay.
so did I.
But a little background of like what I was like in high school.
What were you like?
Well, my superlative, I got one superlative, and it was
Oh, sorry.
most unique. So basically, that's like class weirdo.
Wait, you got you got most unique?
Yeah.
That's a nice way of saying you're.
Our live video ended.
Oh wait, hold on. I can fix this.
Technical difficulties for the Instagram live. We're just gonna restart it up.
Checking connection.
We are.
Okay, we're live again.
Sorry for the mishap.
I apologize to all of our Instagram viewers that missed out.
Should we wait for a little bit to see if anybody comes back or not, or?
I feel like we should just keep going.
Okay.
Oh, my mom is back. Great, Mom, because now it's my turn to talk. You
Sorry.
must be so excited to listen.
Sorry for technical difficulties.
We apologize.
It's the internet.
The entire thing will be on the YouTube, so that's still around. Let's get it.
Don't forget, you can go to WSVA's
My
YouTube
mom's
channel
gonna
and you can click
record
on our
eyes.
live stream. And if you missed last week's episode, you can watch it there as well.
Amari said the hard eyes.
No. So basically, my town, I went to public school. And
Public school.
It was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, they missed it, but basically, the kind of kid I was in school, I got voted most unique in my grade. So I was the class weirdo. That's basically the gist.
So you weren't the town
Wait.
village
I wanted
idiot.
it too. I really wanted
you
it.
had two. Did two people? Because in
A
my school,
boy
it
and a
was-
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's how
our
So
school
who
is
was
too.
with you?
I don't remember. I think it was this kid.
Was he as weird as you, or is he just like the cool?
No, I think he was like cool different.
Oh.
Ah.
And then I was different.
You were just
I was
different.
different.
So were
So-
you like scene 101 kind of thing?
No, I was just like a
He was
psycho.
just
Yeah,
Different.
I was different. I was a weird child. Like,
Were you like Wolf? Not Wolf of Wall Street. What is it? The Wallflowers. What is
Perks
that?
of Being a Wallflower.
Yes, that movie.
I wasn't like depressed. I mean, I was for a little.
Well, not depressed, but I mean like wild, like crazy, like screaming out of the
Crazy,
car, like with David Bowie in the
No,
background.
I was
Bleh.
too afraid to stick my head out of a car. I think it's just because I would say weird shit all the time
Like, can you
in
give an
class. I would like talk about like my family and like things that happened to me in class, and people would be like, "Where are you from? Like, are you sure you're from here?" And
Shit, sorry, that's my ring. I'm keep knocking into the corner because I don't know how to have hands.
But my school was pretty interesting. We had some quite kooky characters. What did Erin say?
She said, "Wasn't it Michael?"
Was a weirdo.
example? Oh, it was Michael that was your...
Michael. Oh, yeah. Michael was, like, cool. Like, he wasn't weird. He was, like, I was weird. That's why I got most unique. Michael was dope. So
yeah,
basically...
you still do say
You
weird
do
shit.
so weird shit.
What do I...
She's
Are
got.
you talking about the head?
Yes.
Yeah.
also
I
that.
purchased a
Alright.
doll head.
Can I explain this real quick? Just so, like, we don't get, like, the tainted version that you have.
She's a part of me
Because you're
now.
gonna... Okay, ready?
Let him
So,
Okay.
one thing that I've learned about Jacqui in these past few weeks is that she's really into Halloween.
I fucking love it.
Really into
She's
Halloween.
like a spooky bitch, like
She's
real
a
spooky
she's
bitch.
she's dead ass like spooky bitch to the bone.
Like if you were to say a spooky bitch, Jacqui would come up in a dictionary.
I can't name a spookier bitch than Jacqui.
That made my day. Wait.
Spooky time.
Spooky time!
Look at that. There it is. That
Anyway,
was a spooky bitch.
yes, exactly. So she has all of these things in her room. She has like a broom. She has like
'Cause I
I
wanted
don't
to
know.
feel like
she
a
has
witch.
she has Halloween decorations like in the middle of September.
She's a witch hat, like a witch, like.
There's probably
clothes.
gonna be Halloween decorations for the rest of the year. Anyway, she has this one trinket, I guess you could say.
It's a pencil sharpener.
It's a pencil sharpener, but it's like a decapitated head, and
Yeah.
it has one eye and it stares at you. And she named it Marjorie.
Yeah,
I want
Marjorie.
to get rid of it.
So basically, with Marjorie, what you do is you stick the pencil in the eye that's missing, and you sharpen it, and then she throws up the shavings, so you can push her tongue out, and she goes like bleh, and she throws up pencil shavings.
So this is why you got voted for most unique.
Yeah, that's basically
This is most
why.
likely why.
Yeah.
But no, I'm trying to get rid of that head.
No, you can't get rid of
That's
Marjorie.
what everyone wants
She's
to do.
a part of me now.
This is why you're most unique. You think a pencil sharpener is a part of you.
She's a part of me. Anyway.
Is she like growing out of your shoulder or something like
Yeah,
that?
she got cut off. So basically high school. So we had some kooky characters.
Not yourself?
Not myself. Like the teachers were fucked up. We had one teacher who finally got fired, but they say she's on leave. Dr. Keller. Don't know how she got her doctorate. But basically, the thing with Dr. Keller was she was basically insane, did a lot of drugs.
Whoa.
She would fall asleep while she was teaching. I never had her, and I'm like pissed that I never had her.
Do you know what drug she took?
We think she did like pills because she would fall asleep while she was teaching.
And where she got them?
Where she got them? I mean, I don't know.
And like where I can get
No, but
kidding.
in the middle of last year, like not last year, but maybe 2 years ago, she got arrested for a DWI with her child in the car.
Your mom wants to sharpen the pencil
And-
with Marjorie.
Mom, I'll bring her when we come see you on Saturday, and you can sharpen Marjorie. Anyway, so basically, she was just a strange lady, and she got this DWI, and
Just keep going.
okay, she got a DWI, and with her kid in the car, and our school like did not care. Like her mugshot was everywhere. Like people made it like their wallpapers on their phone. And then this year, like she was a kook. Like she would tell her kid, like her students about like her daughter's first period all the time.
That's weird.
And at one point, she like brought in a bag of clothes to like she wanted to get the kid's opinion on it.
Well, it was a little daughter, right? So it's not like that bad,
Well,
right?
well, her daughter also got her first period, so I don't know how.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like,
Did I hear that part?
It was a little weird. So like she
I
brought
didn't
in
hear
like a
that part.
bag of clothes one time, and the kids kind of thought that it was gonna be like clothes for her like tween daughter, or like clothes for her, and like even though that's still fucking weird, like that would have been like the clothes you would think. She pulled out like baby onesies out of her bag, and she was just showing them baby onesies. I don't think she has like a little baby.
Oh, wow.
And then, but basically, she would fall asleep during class. At one point, people would, like, take her glasses off of her face and put them on her head. And she would freak out because she wouldn't be able to find them.
That's kind of mean.
Yeah, but it was funny. So she would like go looking for her glasses that were on her head, and she would freak out. She'd be like, "Who took them?" I don't know how she got her doctorate, but basically, the reason why she finally got fired is because she was an economics teacher, and because she had no idea what she was teaching at all, she just gave everybody hundreds. And some kid in my grade snitched. It was like, I deserved 100, and there are kids here that don't deserve it. And he like told her boss, and she got fired.
Wow, asshole.
I know.
Way to go and spoil the party.
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other things.
I have a gym teacher at my school who was accused of like touching girls and things like that.
Oh, we have a lot of those.
And so the school was like,
it's not good. It's not a good look.
But what's called, the school was like, he's still on payroll. Like, we can't like let him go for some reason. I guess he had tenure or something. So are you okay?
I'm trying to read what Erin said.
Okay, but where was I? Oh yeah. So they couldn't like let him. I don't know. For some reason they couldn't let him go. So he's still in the school, but he doesn't teach class anymore. He just sits in like, I guess, the restricted study hall room and just stays there.
So he just chills?
So he just chills there for like the whole day, and then at the end of the day he leaves.
We had something like that at my school, because I used to go to a school like out.
He's an ever omnipotent presence.
So we had like the school in the country that I used to go to, and this is where like all like the real country is.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently one of my friends is on the baseball team, right? And they're spreading rumor that apparently the baseball coach sends a picture, like nude pictures to the whole baseball team, and like I'm telling my friend this, he's like, I didn't get that. I was like, maybe you just really ugly, or you just got really lucky.
Either way,
you count your blessings.
Damn.
I have a friend that would like me to discuss a teacher.
Calculus teacher.
I cannot use names because this was like really bad. But basically, this calc teacher low-key had like a relationship with his intern that was in our grade.
Ooh.
And he posted about it on his Facebook and he wanted to make an anime based off of it. And our
anime? Or
yeah.
Wait, we'll back it up.
Reverse noise.
The thing's broken.
Wait, wanted to make an anime?
Because she's like Asian.
That's...
So he like wrote a whole mock anime idea on his
Wait,
Facebook.
like an anime or like a...
Like an anime.
You mean like a book?
No, like a show.
Oh, like a hentai thing?
No, hentai's like porn.
Okay. I mean, this is kind of...
They said who? No, but so like everybody thought that was really weird. And our school, all they did was were like, you like can't intern for him anymore. And that was it.
Wow.
So he still teaches there.
Ooh.
So we had like some hot tea going in my school once.
Oh wait, it was the intern's idea, says your friend.
Oh yes, it was her idea. Yes.
To
make the anime.
Speaking of anime, I'd just like to say I think I'm wearing the coolest Dragon Ball Z shirt right now, but I've never seen Dragon Ball Z, and people keep coming up to me and saying like, "Oh, bro, you like Dragon Ball Z? Like, whoa, that's crazy, dude."
Who do you got on your shirt?
So I got
Whose names do you actually know?
I got Porky Pig. I got Grandmaster Flash. I got Kermit the Frog. I got Mewtwo. We got Pokemon on this bitch.
Ooh,
that
gotta catch them
not
all.
look like Mewtwo.
He looks like one
that
Pokemon.
looks like Meowth.
You
Meowth.
got a little
That's it.
skinny thick over there.
I got little skinny thick over there. I got a couple baddies on the shirt. I got Japanese writing that says weeaboo.
No, it doesn't.
It says weeaboo right there.
You speak Japanese now?
Yeah, I do.
Weeaboo.
Check out this stuff.
You should show the people on
I'm
Instagram
with it.
Live.
What did my mom
Did they
say?
see it?
Yeah, they saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, here it is.
You guys see that?
No,
Yeah.
Mom. No, Ma. No. She's saying I should have stayed at Catholic school. I went for like 3 weeks and I hated it. I was depressed and I left. I went back to public school.
So
Amazing.
Wow. So we had like hot tea, right, at my school. So you know what Wattpad is, right? Like the whole
Wattpad. I was an author.
Okay, so during this is like prime junior year, right? Everyone's talking about it. So this gay kid, he falls for one of the guys in the football team, right?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And he writes about the whole experience on like Wattpad, like a book.
Wait,
and
experience? Wait, so he like hooked up with the guy on the football team?
Yeah, and then it got dropped. It got so much tea, and so like he's just writing about it. And every week, someone's like, "Did you see the new chapter?" It's like, "Did you read the new chapter?" And it got to the point to where the school had Wattpad to take down the book, and he just published it somewhere else.
Oh wow!
Thinking some people were gonna buy it, but everyone already read it on Wattpad. So we're like, "No, we're not gonna buy this."
Like we already know your story.
And then he would just hang around on the campus because he was a senior who had already graduated. And so it was kind of weird. We're like, I was like, I saw him right as I'm walking to the hospital. I'm like, wait a minute, because I like realized that this really popular guy who's like writing a book about our school, and like the school had to almost sue him to take it down. It's just Jay chilling in the courtyard. I look back and he's like, hey, and I'm like, yo, what's up? How's the book?
Well, how's the next chapter going? What's up, dude?
Like, have you been talking to your football boy?
But it was so funny. People were downloading Wattpad just to read this book, and they're like, so did you read the new chapter? Yeah, it was great.
It was great.
And
That's
everyone was
amazing.
talking about it for weeks on weeks.
Sick.
Literally. Oh, wow. So, how's everyone else's life going?
How is everyone doing?
Does anybody have any like questions? Or
I have
things they
tea.
want to- Oh,
What's your tea?
I have a friend here at SVA.
I don't like how this is starting.
His name is Thomas J.
Oh,
Moran.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Thomas has an allergy, so to put it, where he can't have Italian food. Now you might be thinking like, what do you mean Italian food? Like, what does that mean? Basically, with Tom, he can have, what's it called?
He can
Like
have all the ingredients separate.
No, he can have a tomato. He can have cheese.
Yeah.
He can have dough. If you make a pizza, he'll die.
Yeah, so he can eat
He'll
the ingredients
die.
separate.
So sorry, but so yeah, he can't have pasta. He can't have pizza. He can't have I don't know,
Italian
lasagna,
things,
calzones,
ravioli.
ravioli, any of that.
The good stuff in life.
Exactly.
Yike, yike.
That is a yike. So a couple nights ago, he had an omelet. Now, is an omelet Italian?
No, but this omelet had like,
it
I
had
remember.
stuff in it, and I don't think he knew all the shit that was in it.
It had like tomatoes and like, no, he went back and asked, but it was
Yeah.
nothing he was allergic to. Like, it was not even Italian food.
I think it's just like a combo of certain foods.
Yeah,
so
certain
that's
foods
what
like
it
set
is.
him off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But he went into anaphylactic shock and had to go to the hospital.
Your mom said he needs to see a new doctor. You heard it now, Tom. Go see a new doctor.
Oh yeah, BT
Tom,
Dub's
go see
mom,
it.
he's coming on Saturday, so just make some like plain pasta.
Don't make pasta.
That's all she cooked.
No,
for
what
her,
am I gonna
like,
eat
Italian
then?
food.
Am I gonna just eat?
No, she'll make like half and half probably.
I'm excited for your ravioli, Mrs. Gaynor.
Anyway, so I just wanted to come on and say that Thomas's body is racist, but not his mind.
Oh, did she tell you?
His body is like, I can't handle anything the Italians give me. Those damn Italians, if they touch me, I'll go into anaphylactic shock and I'll just die. Meanwhile, his mind is like, I'm fine with everybody. Like, I don't get what the big issue is. And it's basically he's at constant war with himself.
Did you tell? Oh, you should tell him how he found out that he was like dying.
Wait, what do you mean?
So like he tells me because it was like 2 nights like after like the night it happened. He was like apparently he was running to do a project with one of his partners, right?
With Kevin.
He goes into his apartment and it's just like the first time he's ever met him. He like ran 10 minutes there because he was late, and he goes in there and he's like, yeah, just having a nice conversation, and he's like, look, I'm sorry, this is like the first time I ever met you, but you need to call the ambulance, because he realized that he was like having a whole like allergic
Hives
reaction.
and shit like that.
Yeah, and he didn't have his EpiPen on him, so he's like, hey, can you call the ambulance? I mean, this is like the first time we met, and so literally
that's a great way to introduce yourself, right?
Like, listen, that's the best bonding experience, like calling somebody an ambulance because they could die.
Yeah.
That bonds someone for life.
Yo, that's how I made some friends here.
When did you?
Well, no one died, but like
Oh, you're talking about the night where? Okay,
yeah, it was
go.
It was like the first week of.
It was the second night we were there.
Yeah, second night I'm with Amari and Natalie, and we're like outside we're just trying to hang out, and we don't want to go back into our dorm, and we hear this loud boom, and this guy gets hit by like a car, right? And we're, as people as we normally do, we go to look to see
Literally,
what's
this
going
is
on.
the first night of orientation.
This is the second night.
No, this was the second night
Oh,
I
this
was
second
moved
night?
in, but this was the first night of orientation.
Yeah, first night of orientation,
Okay.
right? So we get there, and we see that this guy is just like, it's like a bad scene, normal cars, like he's on a bike, he gets hit by a Jeep.
Blood.
He's all right, but we're just sitting there, and these 3 people come by, and they're like,
What sound does it make when he gets hit by the car?
That's I want that to be my ringtone.
Imagine it hits him and it's just like a water, just like. Whoop.
Like it bumps up and it comes right back down.
But no, so we hear the noise, right? And everyone's nosy. I mean, we're humans. You kind of know what's going on here.
Yeah.
So we check it out, and these people come by, and they go to SVA too, and they're like, what happened? I'm like, this guy got hit by a car. And then we realized, like, we're like, wait, you go to SVA, right? And that's how we became friends, and we just started talking.
Oh, yikes.
And we're like, oh, see you tomorrow. That was nice seeing you. That was Jules. We met her at the SVA party, New York City.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
that's how I met her.
Jules,
yeah. Henry, and like Ellie and all them.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these people.
I know them, but I don't think any of them remember my name.
But it was so funny, and we were just laughing about it.
I'm mad because I was hanging out with them.
You're just laughing that someone could have possibly died.
Well, not that, but it's just like the situation, how we met. So
I was really angry because
you saw that terrible thing too.
No, that's how we talked to you when we saw her. I was like, oh hey, don't you remember we bonded over that guy? It's like,
that gets me so mad because I hung out with them all day, and then I got tired. I went to bed and I missed the car accident.
But the ambulance came really quick though. I can just tell you now, if you get hit by a car, the ambulance is gonna be there in like 5 seconds.
What's Manhattan? Like they've got
at night.
Shout out NYC.
NYC?
Yeah, New York City.
Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, that's just your mom saying earlier.
Oh.
I thought she had commented.
Does anybody have any other things to say?
Speaking of your mom, would you like to talk about your family? Because I know you wanted to talk about that, about all the crazy stories of your family.
I know, I'm so excited to see
kind of nutty.
Okay, we'd like to title this section of the podcast, The Gainers Galvanizing, what does the word galvanizing mean?
I've never heard of that word until now.
All right, The Gainers' great experiences.
I
was trying to do something with alliteration.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
I was waiting for you. Now I was rooting for you. You want to try again? Do you want to do it again?
I think I'm good.
You think you're good? Okay, tell us about your family.
So, what did my mom say?
Gabby asked the question.
Oh, what did she want?
Oh, Amari asked why I'm so handsome, and the reason why is because I have really good genetics, and I am
your dad.
I am my dad.
A full ass dad.
I am a full ass dad.
Yo, what did Gabby ask?
What did my sister say? She's on my mom's account.
You guys watch Shane Dawson's?
No, we're watching it after this.
We're having a viewing party later.
We're having a viewing party of Shane Dawson's Thing.
His new series on Jake Paul.
I've never really been into Shane Dawson, but if everybody's talking about him, then I guess because
were you watching the videos of the whole like Jake Paul thing going down with the whole like Alyssa Violet and all that?
Yes, of course, with FaZe Banks and everything.
Yeah, that was the funniest part of YouTube.
All of those.
That whole week, like,
I love the fact that FaZe Banks is like balding. I don't know why. I like that.
How
one
old
fact.
Is he?
He looks like he's 30, but I think he's like 21 or something.
Ooh,
or 22,
and
maybe
he's
23.
like pretty much just bald.
You know who looks like he's like 21? Matthew Gray Gubler.
So anyway, about your family, right?
Wait, what did my mom say?
She's I think Gabby said it's terrible.
It's not good. It has nothing to do with Jake yet.
Well, I don't care. I'm still watching it.
Wow, spoiler. Shut up, Gabby.
Why is Anna so...
No one's been on the...
what did Amari say?
No one's been on the thing, on the YouTube live stream.
Oh.
Hey, YouTube, you're still here too.
Is Anna so interesting?
How come everyone's getting a compliment from Amari except me?
You did. He said, why is Jacqui so amazing?
Oh, thanks. I don't know.
Fucking read.
Wow,
I can't see. I need a new prescription.
Fucking dyslexic ass.
I'm not dyslexic. I'm a very good reader.
Hi, I'm 19.
This is not offensive to anyone that is dyslexic. If you are dyslexic, then
we are here for you.
We are here for you. We appreciate your fight.
And you're amazing. You know, just keep reading out there, man.
Keep trying. Keep trying to read.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Can I just say I hate this fucking corner right here? I keep hitting it.
Want to switch?
No, I like the wheeling chair.
I know. Anyway. I want the wheeling chair.
So, the next topic, your wacky family.
I'm trying to think of a story. What did she say? What does she want now? It's my mother.
Oh yeah, Nicole says we're amazing except for Jack.
Our family is so boring. My honey is old and I am young.
Yeah, I know. My dad is 10 years older than my mom, yet he looks like he's like her dad. He like literally looks like he's 65 years old, and my mom looks like she's like 25. How old is he? He's 50.
Why don't you talk about your
or 51.
Why don't you talk about your grandpa who's been laying down pipe?
Wait, no, I don't know about this.
My mom's gonna be like, Jacqueline. So, basically, my grandpa.
On which side?
On my mom's side.
Okay.
He really likes ladies, and he goes on all the dating sites. And he actually lies about his age.
How old is he?
He's gonna be 80 in 2 weeks.
So what does he say?
He says that I think he says that he's 74, and he's and
I've made that mistake a couple times.
He lies about his age, and then when he goes on the date, he tells them in person how old he really is. To
That's a great way to introduce yourself. Hey, I'm not actually 74. I'm 80.
Yeah. Well, he's had a serious girlfriend for like a year now. Her name is Bobby.
Good. Bobby?
Yeah, Grandma Bobby. We call her that as a joke, but I don't think she knows.
She might know now.
So basically, I just choked. Basically, he gets around.
He gets around.
We found something. Well, somebody found.
What did you find, Jacqueline?
They found condoms in his room.
He's just trying to be safe.
Damn, this man getting it on. I want to be like him when I grow up.
When you grow up? Aren't you there already?
When I'm
like you're
80.
old.
When you're
you're already
old.
I'm not old, guys.
He's a full ass dad.
I'm 18, okay?
No,
I'm
but
young.
he's like a weird dude, my grandpa. At one point, my aunt and her kids and her husband were staying with him while they were getting their house redone. And my mom said, okay, it's probably a good idea, if you get rid of, because he would have he always had a pistol in the house since my mom was little to protect,
to fend off.
Yeah, in case anything happened.
To fend off the scary.
But she's
scary
there's
people in
gonna
the
be
world.
little kids in your house. You should probably get rid of the gun. Don't have it there. So my grandpa was like, all right, bet.
Keep going. Just keep
no,
going.
I'm not gonna,
keep going. Keep going.
She's not gonna feed me anymore.
Keep going.
Wait,
going.
no.
You've already started.
Mrs. Gaynor, you can feed us, just not Jacqueline.
Just keep going.
I don't like when people say
the
my
pistol.
Whole name.
Okay, except for Jacqui.
I don't want to say anymore.
So you're talking about the pistol, right? Do you want me to finish the story?
Basically, what happened was he told us a week later that he destroyed it. I don't know what that means.
Destroyed the pistol.
I don't know what that means. He said that he had destroyed the gun, and I don't know what that means at all, and I don't want to know what really happened to it.
What if he's having a viewing party and watching it right now with your mom?
Hi, Papa. If you're watching, none of that was said. That was all a joke.
It was all a joke.
You're remembering it wrong.
No, you're remembering it wrong. That's not how it happened.
It's not how it really happened.
Damn, that's crazy.
So Jack, anything weird with your family?
I guess I can talk about my grandma. My grandma's a kooky lady. She was born in Jerusalem.
Ooh.
But she's pretty much just American. She was just born there and then came over here right away. I guess she just wanted to be born in the Holy Land or something. Anyway, just to let you all know, I'm basically Jesus.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So yeah, back in 2009, she was getting ready to retire, and she's pretty much been working pretty much her whole life. She's super restless. She's super kooky. She's basically a little kid, more so than me. She likes, I don't know, cartoons and all that cool stuff. She's really into Betty Boop and things like that.
Oh my God, was in a Betty Boop.
And she's also 4'11", 4'10" really. Anyway, so it was 2009. At this point, she's 60, 65 maybe. And she's getting ready to retire, and she's like, I don't want to retire. You know what? I'm going to move down to Florida, and I'm going to work at Disney. So now she works at Disney in the Magic Kingdom, and she works in the restaurant, and she's just having a great time in life, And she also drags my grandpa, who she's married to, and my grandpa he's pretty much the polar opposite of my grandma. He is...
Wait a minute, hold up. So Jackie's mom, or Gabby, just said Jack spent all that time in our bathroom. What?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Can I continue my story?
I guess so, yeah, go.
So, what's it called? My grandpa is pretty much the polar opposite of my grandma. He's really grumpy. He was in the FBI. We call him Fred B.I.
Fred B.I.
But like he was like, all right, I mean, fuck it, I guess I'll work at Disney too. So now he drove the monorails for a little while, but now he drives the ferries, and he's told me stories like where people will be getting on the boat, and he'll just be like, if you guys keep yelling and being loud, this ferry's not taking off. And what a way to like spend your magical time in Disney with like my grumpy grandpa telling you like, hey.
Wait, does your
my mom said she wants to visit your family during Thanksgiving because we're going
my
to Disney
family?
World. Yeah, because we're going to
word?
Disney World for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they live in Davenport currently. I kind of just doxed my grandparents. My bad.
Someone's gonna go after them.
Yeah,
but it's
I mean
okay,
Davenport's
like,
pretty big.
He's an FBI agent, so like he's got it covered.
Fred BI's got it covered.
See, my grandma's not as cool as like working at Disneyland, so I don't know how we're gonna go. She works at Zaxby's, frying that chicken, hating those college students. But so my grandma's actually from Syracuse, and she's actually like pretty New Yorker. But when she got to Alabama, I don't know what the hell happened. She just got really southern. Like, you know how southern she got? So, as you know, there's a lot of wildlife creatures in the South, and there's like bunnies and all that, and you see them all the time.
Bunnies, yes.
And my grandma, she's driving her car, and she's not even supposed to be driving at night because she can't see shit. Like, she just can't. But she still does it because she says, fuck the government, I can still drive if I want to.
Okay.
Fuck the government, I can still drive.
So she drives the car, right? And apparently she hits a rabbit. And so she comes home, and I'm just sitting watching TV in the living room. She's like, I'm so excited. I'm like, what are you excited about, Grandma? She's like, I ran over a bunny. I'm going to eat it tonight. And I was like, Grandma, what the fuck? Yay! So she calls my Uncle Lupus.
Whoa. Reverse sound. I'm sorry, wait. So
she ran over a bunny. No. I got to finish this. She ran over the rabbit, calls my Uncle Lupus, because I have like 8 uncles and aunts, right? Mm-hmm. She calls my Uncle Lupus. She's like, come down here and skin my rabbit, right? So he comes down. It's like an hour, within the hour, he comes down. He skins the rabbit. This is Saturday night, so Sunday dinner, she's got to cook. The next morning, I smell like the food coming. I'm like, did you cook the rabbit in the fucking crock pot? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. I was like,
duh. I'm like, where else was I gonna cook it? I was like,
sorry. I was like, why did you cook the rabbit in the fucking crock pot? And she's like, Ayana, I was hungry. And I was like, okay.
She's like a hunter-gatherer.
But no, after that moment, she now like just drives slow, and she looks out ready for like a rabbit or a squirrel or something. Just
when she sees the squirrels walk by, she like speeds up.
She does. She actually does. She speeds up in our neighborhood to hit him. I'm like, Betty Ann's, chill out.
Damn.
And it's so funny though, cause like I think people forget just how southern she was. And my mom tells me that apparently when they used to live in Syracuse, she would just cook anything, like a possum, raccoon, rat, anything. She would literally cook it up.
That's very upstate.
And she would literally.
That's like.
She would put all the bones just in the front yard somewhere, just somewhere around, to just throw it away instead of throwing it in the trash. And my mom would just be so embarrassed to come back into the house. Ooh. Luckily, she didn't do that with the rabbit. She just threw it in the trash, the rest of it. But all I could think about was, so what meat did you cook? Can I see the packaging? Can I see the receipt? Where did you get this?
Damn, you've cooked up an entire ass rabbit. What section of Stop and Shop is that? What section of Acme has the entire squirrel?
We had a neighbor, and she was our neighbor for the longest time, and she was a really, really old lady who like could not see for her life, and she kept her license, and she would not be able, even during the day, she would drive onto her lawn and into the driveway. Because she couldn't see anything.
That's not good.
No. Well, then she died.
Wait, this is your neighbor?
She was my neighbor, and then she died, and then these, like...
Can you talk about your other neighbors, too, after this?
Yes. So, like, she died, and then this family bought the house, and they committed arson. They were going to redo it and, like, sell it, and they tried doing arson. Didn't really work out. So a new person bought it. He redid it. And then we have these neighbors who are really dope. They're from Poland. And I tutored and babysat their kids for like 2 years. And they were hysterical. Mm-hmm. The kids would like stress me out so much because they liked playing, like they would fuck with me. And it was so bad. One time the older one punched the little one. And the little one wouldn't come out of his room. So I kept telling him to come out of his room, and I, like, punished the other one. So I screamed at the older one, and he yelled at me. He said, "You're gay, and I hate you." and he slammed the door, locked himself in his room. So I tried getting the kids to come out, and they wouldn't come out. They would like slide notes under the door.
I'm sorry, but that's like a KO right there.
What?
Isn't that the guy from like Halloween? Big little kid?
Oh yeah, that's one of the trick-or-treaters.
Okay.
No, but like that's like a KO right there. When he says you're stupid and gay and I hate you,
yeah,
that's like a 3-hit combo.
Oh yeah, like they would
double tap.
They would do whatever they could to get out of doing their homework, and it would annoy me so much because as soon as their homework was done, I could go home. And they
love having you around.
Oh no, they loved not doing their work.
And they loved you.
No, they didn't.
They loved torturing you.
They loved me sometimes.
We love you.
Didn't you have to speak like German, like not
Polish.
German?
I had to speak. I knew one line in Polish because their dog Deutschka would escape. Deutschka would run away, and I would have to yell Deutschka chodź tu because she only spoke Polish. The dog, so like she would come running. She was a psycho. One time she looked. I don't know what Deutschka means. I asked my Deutschka. What is it? That means Deutschka, come here now. Like
chodź tu,
yeah. I don't even know if that's right, but like I would yell it just the way they would yell it, and it would work.
Tom, we told the story about your anaphylactic shock.
There was no.
Sorry, Tom
remorse.
is here in the chat. Type F in the chat if Tom is racist.
F.
Yeah, F.
Yeah, you
Why
type
F?
F in the chat.
Okay. Why F though?
Because anyway.
Because shouldn't they type T? Because you know. T
no, type F. Anyway.
Wow.
Type F or T. I don't care. Anyway. You were gonna talk about your neighbor that's a clown.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in a while. We had a neighbor, and she was a
Wait,
clown.
I didn't know about this clown.
Yeah, she's a clown, and she would carry around like a little plastic wiener dog, and she would do it like at all the fairs.
Did she have like colored wigs and everything?
Yeah.
Were they different, or was she like just rocking a red wig for a week?
She would do different stuff. She would do like pigtails and stuff. She worked at like all the fairs and carnivals, but she lived on our block. And then there are the neighbors across the street from me. Weird. Okay, so my family likes to like be in other people's business, so
clearly
we liked eating dinner in the kitchen because we could look out the front window and look at the people across the street, and they have a baby.
You know, your family sounds more and more like you because that sounds like something you would do. You'd be like, yeah,
I'm nosy, but they have a baby that doesn't age. I'm saying it now. I think they've been having more and selling them on the black market, like for real. I'm not even joking.
Wait.
What?
So they've been selling their babies?
Wait, back the track a little bit, please.
Because, like, okay, so this baby was born, like, maybe, like, 4 years ago, and it was a newborn baby until just recently. It all of a sudden was, like, now it's a little toddler, but it's been 4 years. Like, why would it be a newborn baby?
Hold on.
It's been a newborn baby since maybe, like, the winter time.
You know toddlers are, like...
But it's been 4 years. Like, a toddler's, like, 2, 3.
Toddler's 4...
Is it though?
No, toddlers like 2 or 3. Because that's when they can start doing like motor skills.
Oh.
You know, like after like the first year they're like still babies, but like the second year they start doing motor skills and all that.
So they were probably just babying the kid so long that eventually when they reached 4.
And then they have dogs that she doesn't walk. The owner of the house, we don't know who lives there because there's like 20 people that live there, and we always see different. Yeah, we don't know their tea, so we just watch.
We don't know their tea.
So
time
basically,
to go investigate.
Time to find out on tea time.
Tried.
Wait, so
which is the name of the podcast?
Are you coming Saturday with us? We can go get the squad together, investigate.
Wait, how many people are coming?
I don't know, Mom. I don't know. I kept inviting people.
I know you invited like a lot of people. She's not in the chat right now.
Oh, she's not? She left?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one's watching.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah.
But I mean, she'll probably still watch on the main thing.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, we're all this weekend we were all gonna go to Jacqui's house.
What do you mean we were? We're all going to Jacqui's house.
Well, we are, but I don't know how many people that is. That's
doesn't
probably
matter.
way too many people.
It doesn't matter.
But also, we could like figure out what's the tea.
Can we
for
throw
your
a party?
Neighbors. Your neighbors, what's the tea with them?
We'll throw a sick party.
Please don't.
A rager?
We're gonna throw a rager.
Stop! My sister did that once.
Did she actually? Oh, can you spill the tea about that?
Yeah. So basically, my little sister, she wanted to have a birthday party at the house, and my mom was like, "Chill with it." She's like, "You can have it in the
chill
backyard."
with it.
So it was originally like
is that
10 kids.
Is that her actual words though? She was like, chill with that shit, homie.
Or she was like, "Yeah, it's Jay, chill. You know, do what you want."
No, but she was like, oh, "That's fine. Invite your 10 friends. Live your best life. Have a lovely birthday party.
Live your best life."
And my sister literally just kept inviting more people to the point where there were 30 freshmen in our backyard.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, but
Is it a small backyard?
It's kind of small.
In that case, yeah.
And like they were all in the pool. Some of them were out on the
Oh,
patio.
you have a pool in your backyard?
Yeah, it's closed right now. But
So yeah, I mean, so it sounds like
But it was like
it's not a rager.
I know, but it was loud. So my friends were like fucking with them and like threw basketballs over the front of my house, over the roof to like hit them.
Oh no.
That's
not good.
He threw away some of their towels in the garbage.
That's so mean.
And,
Why?
Because he's a psycho. And
Is he still your friend? Yeah.
And
Good.
tried on their flip flops and like wore them around the house.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Couldn't he get like foot fungus?
Yeah.
What the hell are you
Ew,
doing?
I don't like that noise.
Jack's losing his mind.
What time is it?
We have 5 minutes left.
We have 5 minutes left. Dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk about some of the things that we've covered on the podcast. We've covered high school. We've talked about our experiences. Jacqui is very unique.
Grandfather.
And is, interesting, supposedly, in school.
I guess so.
And I don't hate anyone. I'm not afraid of everything. I was just joking when I said that. I
Are you
promise
really?
I was.
Were you really though?
And before we
I'm
end,
not actually afraid of buses also.
Was that a lie?
No, it wasn't a lie. I was afraid of buses, but I'm not anymore.
We also talked about grandparents, Jackie's family, her neighbors, my grandma, and her eating habits.
Oh yeah.
You guys are probably gonna see the Deutschka.
Deutschka!
She runs right up to you. She ran onto a school bus once.
So what? How do you say Deutschka? Come here.
Deutschka Hashu.
Deutschka Hashu.
But just say Deutschka, cause
Deutschka.
or don't say her name, because then my neighbors are gonna think that's weird.
We're gonna say her name.
All of us are just gonna chant Deutschka outside of the house.
Should we chant that as we leave?
She ran into my car once. Like
we're gonna hold up a big cross and we're just gonna be like Deutschka.
Deutschka.
No, she doesn't care. Like she ran into my kitchen. Like I went to go take out the trash and she ran into my kitchen.
Oh.
They just let her run around.
What else have we talked about? We talked about Tom's anaphylactic shock.
Yeah.
We've talked about we talked to Jackie's mom.
Talk about your shirt.
Your shirt.
We talked about my amazing Dragon Ball Z shirt because I'm a weeb.
A weeaboo.
I'm a weeaboo. Even though I've never seen Dragon Ball Z.
What else did we talk about?
Ooh, can I ask them if they can name my jewel?
Oh, I think you should name your jewel Gertrude.
No, I wanted to start with a J.
Wasn't that the name Gage wanted to call you? So we're like talking about what your name would be if we never met you.
Oh, for that dog?
No, because we're like, she's like, oh, what would your name be if we never met you? Like, if we could pick one.
You thought
and everyone kept picking old names for Jacqui.
Like
Gertrude.
Doris.
Oh my God, Doris.
Gloria was Gloria one of them? Oh my God, it should be.
It should be. I'll talk about Doris next week.
We'll talk about Doris next week.
I have a Doris.
You have a Doris?
I know of a Doris.
In your life?
Yes.
Maybe that's what you should name your jewel.
No, it has to start with a J.
A J?
Yeah.
Joyzy?
Jill. Jill the Jewel.
I don't like it.
Jessica.
I don't like Jessica either.
No, you remember from like the movie.
Does it have to be an old name?
Oh yeah, Jessica.
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 I don't know if you guys remember from the House Bunny, but like she would try to remember names and she'd be like, Jessica.
She would like come up with weird things. Oh, somebody is watching. Wait a minute.
Who's that?
Who's there?
It's
Mrs.
It's been my mom this whole time.
Hi, Mrs. Gaynor.
Hi, Miss Gaynor.
How are you?
All right. Well,
so
Mom,
we're just wrapping this up right now. Yeah, we've talked about a lot of things, and we've shared a lot of our experiences. We've laughed, we've cried, we've held hands. Well, we haven't yet, but let's.
I don't want to hold anyone's hand.
No, come on. You're gonna enjoy it. There we go. Get the other one in there.
I'm getting it.
At home, I want you all to hold hands together as well as we begin prayer.
This makes it look like a cult. That's what this looks like.
Deutschka.
Deutschka.
I'm not talking about Deutschka anymore.
Dear Lord Deutschka, thank you very much for this excellent episode of Tea Time.
And my mom can't wait for next week.
Looking forward to meeting you, Jacqui.
Ew.
Mrs. Gaynor.
Ew.
Mom.
Listen, like
No.
Listen, Jacqui, like if you're trying to like, Jacqui as in like Mrs. Gaynor, like
Jacqui number 1.
I don't know, Jacqui number 1, obviously. Like, I don't know, like what's gonna happen when I come over there, but I think we're gonna have a great time.
Over. What time is it? Oh, we've got a minute left. Whoops, sorry.
Can we close this out with a good Deutschka?
With a good Deutschka. What was I gonna say? Please DM us on what we should talk about next episode, because we usually plan this very
Very late.
and we'd like more of your input if you care to give it to us.
Also,
so let
if
us
you guys
know.
just want us to do something, tell us. If you want us to
if you want us to react to something,
if you guys want us to find out Jackie's weird room neighbors and who the fuck they are.
if you want us to, how about this? Ready? If next episode we get up to 50 listeners, I know it's kind of a stretch, but we will get Deutschke.
No, we will not.
In the studio with us.
Deutschke's a dog.
No,
dogs allowed.
We will get Deutschke in the studio with us.
If we get 50 viewers, we'll get Mrs. Gaynor on
like
the show.
Like as in the neighbor's dog. Okay, we're done. All right, it's 8 o'clock. We gotta go.
Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening. Oh wait, sorry, you gotta rewind it.
Oh shit.
Rear window it.
So thank you very much for listening to Tea Time and watching it. My name is Jack Martha.
I'm Anna King.
Oh, and I'm Jacqui.
And Deutschke.
And this has been Tea Time on WSVA.
Bye.
Deutschke.
Alright, bye. You didn't end it on the snap on the Instagram. Oh, it's Deutschke.